Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got exhibition baseball between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. He's one of the best hitters to ever play the game. We're talking about a guy with 3,000 hits, a Hall of Fame pedigree that doesn't come around too often. You better appreciate it while you have the chance to.
Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, Dylan Bundy's come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from Oklahoma, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good overhand 12-6 curveball and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He's turned himself into one of the league's premier pitchers.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all three positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. Now the 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. Alomar gloves it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Jorge Posada. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Here's a high pop-up. Hingry is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting third, first baseman.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. O's nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Brandon McCarthy gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Brandon McCarthy has battled through some injuries throughout his career, and he is, when he's healthy, he's one of the better pitchers in the game of baseball. Big, tall, lanky guy, 6'7", about 210 pounds. Good fastball, not a great fastball. Has some sinking action. If Brandon McCarthy is on, you'll know he'll be getting a lot of ground balls early on in the count.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. came into the league
And
was
leading
all
off for the
glove
Rays,
and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? VR ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. His lifetime numbers against McCarthy. He's a .333 hitter. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. In there, and it's 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. We are still scoreless. So striding forward now, David Ortiz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
David Ortiz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Popped him up. Kingery is there. 1 out.
Batting fifth, center fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. Bundy offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. drilled right back up the middle. And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. One there. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Orioles leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Albert Bell. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder, number
First pitch
8.
coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Swing and a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Now another 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Standing in now, Roberto Alomar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bell leads off second with nobody out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Two and two to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar.
I love these grinder at bats right here, kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Here's Neil Walker as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. High pop up. McCarthy shading to his right. He's got it one away. So striding in, Omar Narvaez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. One and one to count. One out and a runner on third. This one's down to third. Up with it is Beltre. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box now, Rob Arias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's a high pop up. VR over to his left, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 2 full. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles nothing. Leading off the inning, Jared Holloway, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Narvaez is underneath this one, and very quickly one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
At the plate, Jonathan VR, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Lou Brock. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And it's 1-1 to Brock.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box, Jorge Posada. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He popped out in his first trip. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the Orioles move in front here 3-2.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Track the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bell is under it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
In now for the O's, David Ortiz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Kingery over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, and Baltimore has taken a 3-2 lead. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 4.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Fly ball out toward left center field. Brock arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-2 home. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie.
Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. McCutchen is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail 3-2. Madison Bumgarner will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Madison Bumgarner.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. A base hit in his first trip.
For Baltimore, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This is foul right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. swing, high drive, left field and deep. Bell going back, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen, and it moves the Orioles out to a 4-2 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Adrian Beltre. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now. Beltre has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Alomar fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 31, Jared Holloway.
Now at the plate, Jared Holloway. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. Changeup in for a strike. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Popped him up. Alomar will put this one away, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-2 Baltimore. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Albert Bell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? A ball and no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Count now a ball and a strike. Two runs on 2 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 1 and 2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long. Scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Holloway on the move into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 4-2. Jim Palmer is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Jim Palmer.
Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First pitch of the at-bat. Way out in front. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Palmer, originally from New York State. This is his first year at the big league level.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades. Just incredible feat.
Into the box, Lou Brock. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Sent on the ground out to second. Alomar has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 20, Jorge Posada.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Posada comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak roller right side. Scooped up on the backhand. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they still lead this one 4-2. Here's Neil Walker. He popped out in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Holloway is there to put it away for route number 1.
Catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Rob Arias.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rob Arias. First pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. (4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. A ball and 2 strikes now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Drew Smiley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Drew Smiley.
Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Alomar is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 34.
Striding forward now is the DH, David Ortiz. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hit in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Mookie Betts. Fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he got him.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
McCarthy's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. A bouncer to the left side. Beltre has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Jared Hughes is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. Here's the 3rd baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. Kingery's there. And quickly there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 31, Jared Holloway.
Stepping up to the plate, Jared Holloway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
2-1 to count. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Popped him up. Alomar waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. But they digging in once again. Edgar Martinez 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh.
Now batting, number 8.
Striding into the box, Albert Bell. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
For Tampa Bay, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Ready now, Roberto Alomar. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. McCarthy looks in. First pitch on the way. Here's a high pop-up. Beltre has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Carlo Miranda has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Carlo Miranda.
Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Talk about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap at right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
Standing in now, Lou Brock. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
The catcher Jorge Posada will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time to get Posada 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. Left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Neil Walker. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Andrus will play this one at short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Ricky Vaughn takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume. Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike three for out number two. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Stepping in, Rob Arias. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Down in order go the Rays. They trail 5-2. Matt Belisle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming, here it is. Ripped down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Arias scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping in now, Jared Holloway. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
2 out, nobody on. High pop-up. Arias is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're still out in front, 5-2. Trevor Hoffman comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 51, Trevor Hoffman.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Popped him up. Aguilar in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-2 the final today. Baltimore led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Brandon McCarthy gets the W on the mound. Dylan Bundy worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs on just 2 hits, no errors. They left no runners on base. The winning pitcher is Brandon McCarthy. The save to Trevor Hoffman. The loss goes to Dylan Bundy. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that extra post-game Marta trains are available at the Georgia State Station following Capitol Avenue to the